I was spit on that time, you know what I'm saying? I was chased home, you know what I'm saying? I was what call your own punk, you know what I'm saying? On a regular, basis, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty, sensitive, man. I cried easily, you know. And by the time, what I'm saying, I was 11 years old. I was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I was reaching, man, a breaking point. You know what I'm saying? I was going to have to make, man, a choice, you know what I mean? And that point came on face to face, man, to me. And I can remember, one day at recess, man, at Grape Street, elementary, my so-called, man, friends had waited for, the right opportunity to shame me in front of, what I'm saying, of this girl who all the guys, knew liked me. You know what I'm saying? All the boys, liked her. And of all the boys, I was the one who she fell for. And I had learned how to survive around them. If I can get them to accept me, you know what I'm saying, then, I thought, I could really, man, survive, you know what I'm saying. I started, laughing along, with them, at their jokes, man, against me. You know what I'm saying? I was called, stutterbox, man, or whatever. And if I can laugh, with them, you know what I'm saying, it would take away, man, the sting. And I would be seen as being tough enough, man, to take it, Having on that day, as we played on the Monkey Bars, you know what I'm saying, remember my girlfriend and her friend had walked by, and the guys, started, mocking me. I can remember, laughing along, with them. And as, man, she walked by me, she looked at me as if to say through her eyes, are you going to let the man talk about you like that? You know what I'm saying? I turned away, man, and I continued, man, to laugh. After she had already, walked on, my confidence, man, and plummeted. And I lied. I told the guys had to go use, man, the restroom. And I began, and I began to trot over towards, man, the restroom. As I ran, my eyes, the arms began, man, to swell up and with tears, and I picked up the temple. I ran into the restroom. Unfortunately, and I was the only one, in there. I started crying, I started kicking, man, the trash can, slamming the store, doors, man, and thing. I just started begging God to tell me, why He made me, like this. You know what I mean? I can remember, watching that movie called The Ten Commandments with Charleston Heston. I can remember, watching him and talk, man, to God. I actually, heard, man, and God's voice. You know what I'm saying, in that movie. And so, man, I thought if I talked, man, to him, I would hear him, man, as well. I did not, hear him, audibly. And in tears, man, I basically said, screw it. I'm handling it, on my own. And that day, I decided, man, to rebel, in my heart, at the ripe old age of 11. I thought about the Crips, I saw their power, I saw their results. I began to man, that same, thing, that same, power. And so I turned my attention, on, man, to them. And the guy who I knew, man, from school, he was older, man, than me. He had a lot of power, his older brothers, were OG, Crips from Great, and I began to manipulate, my way, man, into, man, his life, and he accepted me. And man embraced me, and he began to teach me, man, the game, and how to stand, all that, how to iron my clothes. He became a protector, man, to me, a big brother, and eventually, after I turned, man, 12 years of age, I surrendered, and I was physically, initiated into, the Crips gang, and great. And That began, 8 years, in my life, man, seeking power, you know what I'm saying? And a name, and I knew I was gonna have to prove myself, over time, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was gonna be an OG, overnight, I had, man, to earn that, man, respect, you know what I'm saying? And so I set out, man, to do that. And all of a sudden, the bullies, had to learn, man, to hit back, you know what I'm saying? I can remember my homeboy, Edward, and who I convinced, man, to join, Great, you know what I'm saying, and a couple others. We had formed our own, little clique, within, Great, it was called, Watts Vario Locos, you know what I'm saying? We later on switched that, over to Watts Baby Locos, you know what I'm saying? And it was shortened to Watts Baby Lokes. And we went on and we turned that over to some dudes, you know what I'm saying? To join down, housing projects, which is predominantly Grape Street Watts, you know what I'm saying? And they took off. We went, man, strictly, great. You know what I'm saying? And our moment, man, the test, you know what I'm saying? It would come, when we had been hitting them great, you know what I'm saying, in the PJs, Baby Lokes, everywhere. And the PJ Crips, started, noticing that, you know what I'm saying? And started, wanting to know who was hitting up, you know what I'm saying, in their hood. When they found out, at that time, they started, turning up in the heat. You know what I'm saying? And one day, it was two of them confronting, Edward, you know what I'm saying? And another, homeboy, you know what I'm saying, and myself. And we started, running. As we ran, I started, man, thinking, you know what I'm saying, if I don't stop, running now, I would never stop running. And so, man, I stopped. I turned around, man, and waited on them. To catch up, you know what I'm saying, on their bikes. And that morning, I had put a buck knife, you know what I'm saying, in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I had it. So, man, I pulled it out, you know what I'm saying, waited on them. And they walked up, they started, man, sweating me and was talking a lot of trash, you know what I'm saying? And one man proceeded to get off, you know what I'm saying, of his bike and began, walking up on me with clenched fence, you know what I'm saying? I told him if he walked up on me, I was going, man, to cut his heart out. I guess he felt, you know what I'm saying, I was serious, you know, that day, man, and I was, serious, and I pulled his card, you know what I'm saying, he flinched, and they made me some threats, you know what I'm saying, and they rode off, and that day, you know what I'm saying, I felt that I would never be, man, the same again, you know what I'm saying, no more punking, man, for me, I'm letting, absolutely nobody, run over me, man, again. And I went and I found, Elwood, you know what I'm saying, and my other homeboys, and I told them, you know what I'm saying, all the running, man, is over, man. And, we're on the course, we're on the next, 8 years. I proceeded, man, to live up, man, to that. And eventually, you're on the respect of all, the OGs, you know what I'm saying, at every point, at every test. You know what I'm saying, I had, man, to pass it, you know what I'm saying, or I would never get there. And so I finally had felt like, I had, man, arrived. And now, you know what I'm saying, I had, man, a name. I mean, you know what I'm saying, everybody, knew my nickname, which, man, is Clipper. You know what I'm saying, I put it out there, I write it, everywhere, you know what I'm saying, and I just lived it, man, to the fullest, you know what I'm saying, and I was loyal, and I think, you know what I'm saying, I was a friend, you know what I'm saying, I was a true homeboy, and so, I thought I had finally, man, accomplished, what I had spent the last, 8 years, for, man, and I was feeling, man, invincible, I felt like I was proven. And then I had an auntie that died in April of 1984, you know what I'm saying, of alcoholism. And then my grandmother